Vegas Diaries, I am running on fumes, and not just on this Vegas trip, just in general. Travel is such a remarkable thing. It makes you grow, it makes you learn, it forces you outside your comfort zone. It does so many therapeutic things for your personality, your soul, your intelligence, your mind. But it's a couple things. It's an expensive endeavor, obviously, and it is an exhausting endeavor. I have a rule. Well, it's my newly implemented rule, and it's worked out really well. And that's switching up hotels every 3 days. I love hotels, I love travel, and switching up hotels every few days really breaks up the monotony of the trip, and you get a lot of little mini segments, a lot of little mini trips within one large trip. That makes a 12-day Miami trip, which may get long in the tooth and monotonous after a week. It really makes it manageable, especially if you stay in different areas. And I think it's so true in Vegas, because if you were to spend a week at the Wynn or a week at the Palazzo or a week at any hotel, honestly, that kind of sounds like jail. But every 3 or 4 days switching up hotels, you get a new crowd, a new energy, new restaurants, a new vibe, new everything. But what am I getting at? Man, packing up. Well, first of all, unpacking and then packing and then having to gather stuff and live out of a suitcase every 3 days is just really mentally taxing. It takes a lot. And I'm not complaining. Obviously, it's the life I chose. I'm just giving you some insight, is that I am really, really exhausted. I'm definitely going to have to take some time off. I hinted towards this in a previous video. I have a really large, expansive trip planned in a couple months. And in order for me to be re-energized and to do my best work and to really enjoy the vacation the most I can, I need to take some time off. So this will be my 24th day in Vegas in 6 weeks, and I was just in Miami for 15 days. These are really demanding cities. It's not like a Charleston, South Carolina, or like a Dallas. When you're out filming and stuff, there's just so much to do and so much to see. They're just really grueling and demanding cities. So yours truly has hit a wall. It happens, and I want to have fun. I always want to continue having fun doing this. If it's not fun, or if it's getting choresome, or if you're not giving it your all, I think that's a natural reminder to maybe take a break. So yeah, I have 3 days left. I'm checking out right now. I'm going over to Aria. I'm frankly contemplating filming the video or not, but I didn't film it last time because I was there with a migraine. So I think that I feel guilty if I didn't film it again, but right now I just feel like taking a nap for 2 days. But I'm going to go over there right now. One cool thing is that they have a mobile check-in. Literally, you can mobile check-in. It's not like Marriott's mobile check-in where you check in, but then you really have to go to the front desk. You scan your license, you put in a credit card, and you get an alert that says your room is ready. So I know that my room is ready. I don't even have to go to the front desk. I can use a mobile key, or I can print off my own key. The really beneficial thing about that is that I know literally my room is ready right now. So I don't have to hang around at Caesars, request a late checkout, hide out in my room until someone knocks on the door to get me out of there. I can leave with confidence right now at noon, knowing that my room over at Aria is ready. So if you're tired like me and you want to take a nap, or you're not sure where to get lunch, all MGM properties have this mobile check-in feature. I've used it 2 or 3 times now. I used it at Aria last time. I used it at Bellagio. I just used it at MGM. I used it here. I was a little iffy about it because you have to upload your ID and put in your credit card, but truthfully and really, they have that information anyway when you scan it. It's going in a database anyway. Whether you put it into your phone or they scan it at the front desk, it's still going in a repository. So I think it's just the wave of the future, and I'm really liking it. Sometimes lines in Vegas are so elongated and so cumbersome. I just want to get to my hotel room, and now literally I can jump in a taxi, go right to Aria. I know my room number already, so it's right on my phone, and I don't have to talk to anyone. I can just plop right in bed and kind of plan my night. I didn't really get a chance to eat at any of the restaurants there last time, so I'm thinking of Javier's, Mastro's, and Catch. That's an amazing string of restaurants. Maybe one of the best trios of restaurants in Vegas. I think every hotel has a great trio, but which one is the best trio? If you wanted to argue which one, I think you can make a heck of an argument for Aria having one of the best trios of restaurants. Bellagio obviously has some great ones too, but that's ultra high-end, Michelin caliber. And Mr. Chow and Nobu here are good too, but that's only 2. I think Caesars is really missing their 3rd marquee one. So last night I went to Nobu, and I've never left Nobu happy, ever. I've eaten at countless Nobus from San Diego to London to all over the world. I have never left Nobu happy. I'm always hungry. I'm always hungry because the food is so small and it's sushi, so it metabolizes quickly. I always feel like I overpaid because I don't think the value is there. It's not the best sushi place in my opinion. It's a pioneer of the sushi game. I mean, it pioneered the concept. It's a total cavalier, and it is the kingpin of that whole concept, but I don't know, I've just had better experiences than Nobu. It's just never really vibed with me. It is decent sushi, I'll say decent, but for the price it's not worth it. I guess I just never leave full. And I don't know, it's just a vibe. I mean, it's a really cool, trendy, dark, awesome, hip place to be, but I guess I've just never vibed with Nobu. That's just me. Let me know if you're a Nobu fan or not, or what you think the best sushi place is in Vegas. And do not say Yellowtail by Akira Back. I won't have it. Other than that, wrapping up just this segment of Vegas Diaries, I found one of my new go-to spots in Vegas, and that's Vanderpump. I have a few go-to spots. I like Sky Bar. I think Skyfall. Sky Bar is at Mandarin or Waldorf, and I think it's called Skyfall that's on top of Mandalay Bay. I also love Foundation Room, and I have a few other go-to spots in Vegas, and Vanderpump here is one of my new favorite go-to spots. It was so cool, wacky, like off the wall, like Alice in Wonderland through the looking glass, just like psychedelic. It's hard to even explain. I mean, it literally, I think it's just like Alice in Wonderland. The drinks were pieces of art, and the tapas were fantastic. I mean, I paid $15 for 2 tapas and wasn't even hungry when I went to Nobu. Thank goodness, because you never want to go to Nobu hungry. If you go to Nobu hungry, you're going to have a very large bill in front of you. So now when I go to Nobu or like a Yellowtail, I always try to get like a few appetizers or tapas beforehand. And I was more impressed and satisfied with the $15 apps at Vanderpump than I was at anything I had in Nobu. In fact, I think the bacon wrap dates at Vanderpump could have very well been the best dish I had overall on this campus. And that's including Mr. Chow, Nobu, and Homestead. I'd have to think about it a little bit more, but off the top of my head, I think that would be true. These bacon wrap dates were so good. It's all I can think about right now, and it's one of the best dishes I've had in Vegas ever. For like $16, you have to go to this place and try it. Anyway, I'm exhausted. Talking about those bacon wrap dates got me lively a little bit, but I'm going to crash as soon as I get over the Aria. I'm going to check in later. I have a lot to talk about.